What's up, everybody? Forgive the glare and the reflection in the glass, because there's going to be a lot of it in this video. So, obviously in accordance with the title of today's video, and keeping with my promise, I've been doing my best to upgrade as many of the animals as I can, get all of the larger animals out of the, albeit large, but still in racks and in tubs that I can, specifically all the large pythons and all the boa constrictors. So that is essentially what we're doing. We're going to start things off with Fiero here, our very special sweet home Alabama loving Burmese python. He is obviously not huge, our 10-year-old boy. He is in a 4-foot enclosure. This was Spectre's enclosure, and we'll be moving on to them in just a second. But essentially just wanted to show this off. So this is just a standard 4x2x2. Give him plenty of space. He's got a really nice VivTech LED UVA UVB light, hide, branches to climb on. He went in this morning, and I was trying to give him time to kind of settle in before I wanted to show you guys, because that's what happens a lot of time, is they look super active, but I wanted to give him like close to 8 or 9 hours before I wanted to show him off. So that's these guys. That's Fiero here, and I'm just going to do a quick spin right here. So here are the racks. I've shown these off in lots of videos, but essentially what it was at one point was from here to here were all of the boas, and that's where they all were. Now, as of today, that rack is completely empty of all boas. This is the only one, and then the little ones up here, but those are actually smaller subspecies of boas, like the longicauda and the Central American animals up there, so they can be in there probably a little bit longer. And so then these guys, which are a little bit longer and a little bit taller with stuff for them to climb onto. Technically that one is also empty, but when Sir Mix-a-Lot gets back, if he's not comfortable with the 8-foot enclosure, he's gonna go back into here because he likes that, and I don't know why. But just showing you essentially this is an update video. So now I'm gonna show you where Spectre is. All right, Spectre and boyfriend over there. So we already showed this one off before. He is still doing really well in here. He does honestly kind of what I thought he would be doing. So this is a small update, but not a full size one. Essentially, during the day, he is under this little hide over here. Sorry, I'm trying to stay back so you can still kind of see the enclosure. He is under here right there because it's the cooler part, because it's elevated and heat rises. And then during the mornings and at night in the evening, he is usually up there under that hide or there under that hide. Even when I fed him, he's not hanging out on the concrete blocks most of the time. He's usually still just sitting under one of the hides or perched up somewhere else. Now, Spectre. So we got the second one like we talked about. And here we have a very similar setup as well. Let's see if I can stand up on the ladder right here. Very similar setup. I brought over the little Dollar Tree, like silicone together little thing in there for her to kind of have something to be used to, as well as her human hide and regular hide that was also in her old enclosure. Lots of elevated perches. She can still get in those if she wanted. Currently where she is she is right there. Actually, sorry, that's not right there. She is up there under that hide right there. So essentially it's the 3-tier little thing, and then there's an upturn hide in top of that one, as well as in her boyfriend's, and that's where she is right now. She went in 2 days ago, and she is still kind of getting used to everything, but she seems to be doing pretty good. Now let's move on to the other new regular looking cages. Here we have 2 new 6-foot enclosures. These are essentially the dubia kind of combined ones. So on dubia, they're not the highest quality of cages out there, like a jungle cage or somebody doing something like that, but they're very versatile, and they've worked pretty well for me, like with all of the scientific study cages and other ones that we've had that we've gotten along the way. Those are doing really well for even more tropical species, so we decided to give this a shot. So this is the standard 4x2x2, and then they made this new 2x2x2 essentially extension, and then all you do is they have like these cute little things that they can kind of like clip and combine, and all you do is basically just leave off one side panel of both cages, put them together. They have like the little clips, but they're kind of a pain in the butt, so we also used foil and silicone to kind of keep them all together. The dubia cages are not sealed, which is definitely my biggest critique of the dubia cages. But they still do okay because I just have silicone laying around since my aquarium days. So we did these with these 2 stacks right here. We're planning on putting a third one here as well. And here is DH. Hey, little boy. He's our very good little VPI. He's a double het VPI T positive anery. He's Pink Panther lineage, which is why even though he isn't normal, he looks so pretty. Although you can't like see the full length of him. Got him from Tracy Barker. Actually, technically got him from Adam Chesla, but he was produced from and by Tracy Barker, who just I happened to meet at the exact same convention, so that worked out pretty well. But 6-foot cage here. We have LED light up there with a heat panel along the back, and then lots of places for them to climb on, hide, cover. He doesn't really have a hide over here, but he has plenty of places to perch up. This is the warm side, and then here's the cool side. Down below is, here, let me close up him really quick. Down below is Andromeda. Oh, hey, buddy, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Here's Andromeda. There she is. I would have liked to have all of these guys out and with more forethought. I would have actually filmed these guys this morning when they were out, but my, let's just say the non-reptile parts of having animals and a ranch have definitely monopolized a lot of my time over the last couple days. This is kind of a weird little one. It's like a little turn thing, and you can sit there and adjust it like an old bike lock or something. It's pretty cool, but it's just a little bit different. I'm gonna guess if it was by itself, I wouldn't have to sit there and kind of like shove it and pull it past like this little lip right here. But maybe you do, I don't know. But I have no problems with that either in here. So basically the same setup for Andromeda. She's a little bit bigger, mind the reflection. So she has a larger hide there. You can kind of see like right, actually let's just do this. Let's just do that. You can see like right under Andromeda, that's where the two cages are actually joined up right there, and that's waterproof tape is the top layer underneath foil tape and silicone as well. So that's what we're using to combine them. So that's these guys, and then moving on to the next set. All right, these ones. These actually were essentially paid for by my patrons. So thank you so much, Patreon subscribers. I say in there that every single dollar goes to improving the lives of the animals here. I'm not doing it just to buy more new species or anything like that. So in here we have Yamato and then James. So Yamato is the Suriname boa, and then here that is James, the male Dumerals boa. Hey, little silly boy. These are the chewy ones, and I didn't really know how I felt about these. So far, they seem to be doing okay. It doesn't have any real leak issues unless I like dump in like a half gallon of water on the bottom of it, but I wouldn't really recommend that for most types of cages. I really like these kind of cool little locks that they have. It works really well. I would sit here and say like, you know, this would be really easy to lose, but then again, same with those like, you know, coat hanger type locks that they have for the dubias and the reptile basics and stuff. Kind of the same principle, but they seem to be doing okay. I don't really like the color of them. They come in a couple different colors, but these were like an extra $30 less than the other ones. Same dimensions, same product and everything like that. So I don't really know, but they seem to be doing okay. Oh, just really quick. I don't know what her deal is, Nola. One of the ball pythons that was in the study. She's been out all day. She was up there until just a second ago. Like, I don't know if it picked it up, but you kind of heard a thud. She was stretched across from there, around there, and then her tail was coming out of there, and she just dropped down a little bit ago. But yeah, just kind of showing this off. Ball python's active during the day. And then, last but not least, we're going to do another quick spin with the big showstopper. Da-da-da-da. Here we go. This is 2 of the Dubia Roach's cages stuck together. So this is an 8-foot cage right there. That's Snickerdoodle. He's the Burmese python. You can see all of the plants, obviously. So in here, we have Upsilon. Upsilon is our big call albino girl. I say she's big. She is like just, if you sit here and we want to take, this is the full 96 inches. She goes to right about here. So she's just about 6 feet long. So she's not huge by any means. This girl is really fun, and I thought that we could have her be in this big 8-foot cage. And so that's what this is right here. Same kind of setup and style as the other ones. The little platform here. She has actually been pretty sedentary today. This is the cool side. This is the warm side with the bulb, with the heat over there, the little LED light there that she has pulled the cord into that I'm constantly doing back and forth. I know there's ways of doing it, but it's just something for her to mess with. Nice big tree branch tree fell down at my mom's place, and so I went over there to help take it down. So I got a little branch with that. The hide as well. Ignore the iguanas over there. So just a little kind of thing that we're doing here. Next is essentially what we're going to do is that cage, which is Lily, the female Dumas bro, will be moving on the other side, essentially underneath Fiero, on top of Jin, the black-headed python, and then those cages will move on top of there. That cage will move down onto the ground, and then we'll have at least one, maybe two more 8-foot cages on top of what hopefully will be Sir Mix-a-Lot and Yang. So, just a little update for all you guys. Sorry it's not the big in-depth one. Like I said, all of the other animal and other ranch stuff has kept me pretty busy over the last couple days, really since like the middle of June. But I have not forgotten about that, so thank you all so much. Just to go to show you that, you know, being transparent, giving you all the updates for everything like that. That is Azuli being silly in the background. I really don't know if the speaker can pick that up or not, but essentially they're running around because they hear me up and doing stuff right now, like tag you. That's what he's doing because he sees me up and out right now. But thank you all so much. Really appreciate it. If you would like to request anything like that, let me know down in the comments. You can email me. Request for anything like that. Hit the bell notifications after you like and subscribe. It super helps. And if you want to contribute even more to help add to the betterment of husbandry and upkeeping of all the animals, like we did with these 2 cages, you can check out my Patreon as well. Multiple levels of patronage in there as well. So again, thank you all so much. Hope you're having a great day, and we will check you next time.